D. My name's Bartholomew Montgomery Papadopoulos III, but you can call me Old Pappy. I was the first rancher to find this place, but my wrangling days are behind me. Now I just run the trading post and help greenhorns like you. How'd I know you was new? Well, you're not the first person to come around here with dollar signs in your eyes, but wrangling these monster moves ain't that easy. Let me give you the rundown. First, you got your cyborg moves. Regular rope won't phase these mechanical cows, but luckily for you, this little green feller traded me some of these for some skater repellent. Now, they work great for bringing in robots, but if they get a little bit antsy, you may also need one of these EMP rifles. One shot turns them straight off. But remember, broken moves just aren't worth that much, so make sure you take one of these here techno screwdrivers so you can fix them up. Oh, and I almost forgot. If they get a bit too agitated, they tend to shoot electricity from their horns. So make sure you're wearing a pair of these here rubber boots. Got it? Now, if you decide to go after dragon moves instead, you'll need a whole passel of different gear. First off, dragon moves have some nasty teeth and claws, but this steel Stetson should keep you safe enough. You're also going to need a pair of these here fireproof duds so you can weather their breath. It's a killer. The other problem is that they fly, so roping them in is almost impossible. Instead, you're going to need to lure them out of the sky with one of these here inflatable princesses. Then, just jump out from behind the bushes and wallop them with this lizard tranquilizer. But make sure you knock them out clean, though. Last thing you want is to be face to face with an angry dragon moon. Don't worry too much about hurting them. They're plenty tough. Ooh, you're looking a bit shaky, young blood. Maybe zombies are more your pace. Now, you gotta be careful with the zombies, though, because if you roughhouse them too much, they're likely to fall apart on you. So, instead of roping them, you just go get yourself one of these here brains, you dangle it on the end of a rope like so, you lure them straight into your range. Well, now don't go getting all green around the gills, it's just a squeaky toy. If you want to get close enough to use the brain, though, you're going to have to disguise yourself a bit so they don't smell you coming. So use some of this here camouflage cologne. One spritz of that, you'll smell worse than a week old dead skunk carcass. Now, if they do happen to catch on that you ain't rotten like they are, they might stampede you. So keep this boomstick handy so you can ward them off. And if you do end up blowing a few bits off of them, don't worry too much. Just take this here zombie repair kit, stitch them up before you take them to the market. No one will be the wiser. But whatever you do, don't let them knock you down. They ain't likely to hurt you much, but trust me, having one of these zombie moves gnawing on your noggin for an hour is mighty inconvenient. Hooey, I almost forgot about the ghosties. Well, catching ghost moves, it isn't really dangerous. It's just a bit tricky. See, if you spook them, get it? Spook a ghost? I'm a hoot. Anyway, if they see you coming, they're likely to disappear on you. So you'll need to keep a pair of these here thermal vision goggles handy so you can still keep an eye on them. Now, just like all the other moves, that rope's pretty much useless. But don't worry, I got just the thing for you. See, this here ghost trap will suck them up like a vacuum cleaner, and it'll hold them just long enough for a trip back to the ranch. But they ain't gonna just hold still while you set up the trap. See, that's what this here puzzle box is for. For some reason, ghosts just can't help trying to solve it. So, you throw it into the herd, and while they get all distracted working their way through it, you sneak up on them and turn on the trap. Oh, before I forget, you'll want to jug of Old Pappy's special. It's a grade A pure holy water. You just take a slug or two of that before you go out, keep them from possessing you. Because trust me, you do not want to be possessed by a ghost moo. I once saw a feller crawling around eating grass for 6 hours until he managed to shake the ghost out. Well, boy, looks like you're all set. Now, don't you worry none about paying me yet. I'll just run you a tab. Now, go on out there and get him. Poor feller. I'm not sure he's gonna make it.